Welcome back to iGaming. Today we've got something absolutely phenomenal, and that is the Game Awards 2022 Nightingale trailer. Now, if you have been following Nightingale, then you will know a lot about it. It is an awesome game, it looks so damn cool, and this trailer is called The Realmwalker's Journey, and it shows so much more than what we knew. I am buzzing. If you are a fan of Nightingale and survival games, subscribe to the channel, drop a like in the video, and check out this trailer.
For you, the year is 1889. The world as you know it teeters on the brink. The magical network of portals has collapsed. Your people are cast asunder beyond the frontiers of your reality. Realms alive with monstrous beasts, eldritch creatures and dangers of which you cannot conceive. You must gather your wits, craft whatsoever you require, and build a life in the realms. Uncover the secrets of realm cards and venture deeper into the unknown. Realmwalker. Your path forward is winding and full of terrors. Save yourself, survive the realms, and rebuild all that has been lost.
So this time I'm going to talk as it plays through, and I am... oh...
The year is 1889.
Jesus. Just Jesus. Oh, how cool was that trailer, right? I mean, that's why I played it on its own, so you could see it in all its glory before I start to waffle over it. Now, first things first, that enemy type looks wicked. So damn cool. I love the little wisp that you've got as well. The little magic power is so awesome.
The magical network has collapsed.
The more we see on this game, every little piece just gets better and better and better. There's so much new stuff in this trailer too. It's 2 minutes and 11 seconds of just orgasm. And fishing. Fuck, yes! Fishing! The detail as well with the crafting and the character customization there looks so cool. Obviously, look at all the stuff you've got behind you. Hopefully this is something that we can build, when it looks like it is. And just these tables over here as well. There's a lot of detail going on in this little villa alone. I mean, look at all of this. You've got a sewing machine in there. That looks like some sort of coat rack. Don't know what that is. Could be a church organ. Don't think it is, but it could be. Man can dream, you know. And then in here, so we've got a sewing bench there. We've got some sort of, I don't know what bench this is. It's some sort of desk. The mop and bucket. I mean, if I can mop the floors, you know, all right, fair enough. I'll take that. And then you've got the telescope over there. I don't know what this is. It looks potentially to be a loom. That looks like some weird torture device. I'm not going to go into that. That's definitely not YouTube friendly. There's something... oh, that's the portal. Okay. Now, this tickled my fancy and all. This bit. If we can do this in the game, I'm going to be very happy. Very, very happy. I love you've got little enemies wandering around in what looks to be a built camp. I know some of them are going to be relatively passive. Now the giant as well, we did see the giant back in the original trailer and he was trying to destroy your home, but there he does look relatively passive. So, you know, we could recruit them, they could be friends. Mountain climbing as well looks very interesting. Now we do know that wherever we set up our base in whatever realm it may be, we are going to be facing different challenges in each one. So it's going to be tough. I love that though, I think that's cool, the tree that just pops up. Now we have a little bit more information through a little dev letter that was posted on Steam, so let's go through that now. Now, as I said, we have some news on Steam. It is accompanied with a few screenshots. So, let's have a little bit of a look at what the team have to say. The first thing they want to talk about is the caves. The subterranean locations within realms range from natural-looking caves to underground abandoned Fae ruins. These include a variety of counters, and more details will be shared about these encounters in future updates as playtesting and development continues. Now, the cave, well, it wasn't exactly a cave that he went in at the start, there was more of a sort of tomb, but that looked cool enough as it is. And being able to wander around and find different caves as well as what it originally seemed to be just wandering around on the surface and, you know, land, air, and not underground, but apparently not. Caves, very interesting. I like that idea. Games with caves, and there's a massive possibility with a cave as well. You could have something that loops down for so damn long with so many intricate parts and enemies in there, and it's just like a whole new world. Whereas some games just do a tiny little hole with a few little nodes in there, so iron and copper and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, this is the first one of the two. Next up is rock climbing. That is right, Realmwalkers will be able to equip special gear that allows them to scale and steep rock faces. What? They just add so much. Every time we get a little update from these guys, there's a million more things to the game, which I am so buzzing for. Rock climbing, hell to the yes, man. Hell yes. Oh. Rock climbing, cave diving. This guy's just like, you know, we're going to be like all-round heroes. We're going to be able to do everything. Next step, we're going to be able to fly. It's funny we should say that. Because that's goddamn right. We can glide. Oh yeah. Umbrellas can be used for so much more than just shielding you from the elements. Realmwalkers will be able to enchant their umbrellas so they can use them to glide from high places. Well, we might not be able to sprout some wings and fly our asses off to somewhere amazingly beautiful and sunny and Barbados with no creatures trying to kill us. You know, cocktails on the beach and all that jazz. But no, we will be able to glide. Which I think that in itself is going to be cool. One of my main goals is just straight up to get on a giant's head and glide off the top, because it's a game. I can do that. Why not? Next up is the Shockwave spell, which was that little wisp that we saw towards the start of the video. If you have been following for a while, you may have noticed that we've teased the light wisp spell, and now we're happy to showcase a spell which can stop enemies in their tracks. Now that was really cool. Him ground pounding the hammer and everyone going boom. So I'm curious to see how the magic elements will go, because it looks like it could be a very key part of combat, but it also looks like it's something that you could just have there as a passive thing and not really put too much into, which I'm not too sure whether I'd want to use it too much, or whether I'd like to stick to the main sort of survival of the weapons, where we're using obviously bows, arrows, and the rifles and stuff like that. But to be fair, if it's there, then it might be something that I dabble with. Magic and stuff like that is not really something that I play around with too much. Even like playing The Witcher, I didn't use the spells all too often, unless it really called for it and it was something that I had to use on an enemy. So I have a feeling it would be something similar to that for me in this game as well. Jotun variants, I think that's how you pronounce it. Some of our creatures are going to have unique variants for certain biomes. Keep an eye out for the special Jotun while on your journey. Is it Jotun or Otin? I don't know, but basically the weird looking tree things. As I've said already, and some of you may know, that the realms can produce very similar effects, but with very slight changes. So as you saw in the screenshot just a second ago, the biomes, you may come across one enemy type that looks exactly the same, but there'd be a very, very slight change that you might not notice on first glance. Obviously, with these giant trees that are up and walking around and some that are down, there's quite a big difference there, and you can see that very visibly. But some other things might be quite subtle. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing how the realms play with that and how it actually changes some enemies. Whether they're going to be vastly different, or whether there's just slight changes depending on the realm and the cards that you're playing. The new Flame Spitter Bound. This guy does look brutal. We saw him right at the start of the trailer. And the new Bound is a bit of a hothead. He joins the 10 plus other Bound variants which spawn at night and during other special encounters. But this guy does look like he's going to be one hell of a tough guy to take on. Especially with that ranged weapon. If we haven't got something that's got equal range and firepower, I can imagine him being quite a tough guy to actually challenge. But that's what games are about. I love a good challenge. Hell yeah. And finally, they say that they still have so much more to show us, so follow the social channels for more information and sign up to the newsletter to get alerted for future playtest opportunities. Until next time, the Nightingale team. Absolutely awesome. Really, really love that. The trailer was absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to get more news from this team. I would love to see this game very early in 2023. Let me know what you think about Nightingale in the comments down below. For now, we're going to wrap that up there. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and check out the members if you want to support us a little bit further. I've been Wired, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.